Hi, I'm Dr. Roadhouse, and I want to introduce you to Pat Weichel. Pat's been in our thyroid program for a month, and why don't you just share with us the symptoms that you've had, and how long have you had a thyroid problem?
I've had a thyroid problem for approximately 30 years.
Okay, all right. So 30 years, and you've tried medicine and
Yes.
all that stuff, and
Yes.
nothing was working.
No.
And so you've been in our program about a month, right?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you just explain some of the symptoms that you had before you came in to see us?
Okay. I had low energy,
Okay,
can't sleep well.
okay. Are you taking any medication for the sleep, to sleep? Okay, good, all right.
I'm overweight, which we talked about. I've lost 18 pounds since I started.
Yeah, which is huge, you know.
Yes.
And
Yes, it
because
is.
I think you were saying before that it got to the point that when you were trying to lose weight, that you'd actually gain weight when
Yeah.
you got on your
Yeah,
diet. So
I
you've lost
couldn't-
18 pounds in 1 month. That's
yeah,
tremendous.
that's great. I have plantar fasciitis in both feet,
Mhm.
and the pain is excruciating, and that is much better.
Okay, good.
I can walk now without limping.
Okay, that's good.
I
What about?
had trouble thinking.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that was one.
Coordination. I'd bump into things. I'd reach for something and hit my hand on the desk or whatever I was reaching for.
So you were actually reaching for something, went to do that, and you would miss it, right?
Right.
You would hit something else,
Mhm.
okay. And
Yes.
that's pure neurological, and that's what we were just, talking about in there. Because when we did the testing, we found you had a cerebellum problem, and then, some other things too. But one of the things is we did the testing with the vibration, and you couldn't hardly feel that. And then after today's treatment, you already said that you could feel that
Right.
better too. So a lot of what we've done with Pat so far is just a beginning series of treatments and products that we've given you. And what about like cold hands and feet? I mean, do you still have that?
Cold hands, yes.
Okay, all right, and the feet?
Feet are sometimes.
Okay.
But mostly it's hands.
Okay. What about the temperature, like when it's been hot and stuff like that? I mean, do you have trouble handling it?
Yes.
Okay, because that's thyroid for temperature regulation. What about intestinal stuff? How's that doing?
It's better.
Okay.
After first couple of weeks, getting off the sugar, caffeine, gluten, things like that, it really took it out of me for about a week, but
Yeah.
it's getting better now.
And a lot of the patients develop like casein morphine. It's like a morphine-like substance, and so that's why those foods comfort you, because it's like an addiction process. And so when you go off of that, it's like withdrawal, which you
Withdrawals, yes.
experienced, and it wasn't a lot of fun
No,
either.
it wasn't.
So is your concentration better now?
It is better.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. What about the coordination? Have you seen any? It's early yet, so I don't know.
Not a whole lot.
Okay, that's right. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of follow you through, and we just want to touch base with you today because we've had some good results. What about like any indigestion or anything like that?
I had indigestion just once,
Okay,
and I think that was just the changing of the food,
okay,
the way I was eating.
all right. Have you had any anxiety or depression or anything like that?
I'm on depression medication.
Okay, all right.
Have been for years.
Okay, all right. Well, that's part of the thyroid symptoms and stuff. So after we get you doing good, you can go back to your doctor and say, hey, I'm doing a lot better. Do I still need to take this? And it's, their decision on that. Any other symptoms? Any like pain that would move around like in your hand or wrist or foot? Or I know we talked about the plantar fasciitis.
Right.
And
I do have, yes, in my wrists and my fingers.
okay. And has that improved yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So pretty good improvement for just 1 month.
Just a month, yes.
And 18 pounds in one month. That's really fantastic, especially for someone that's had a thyroid problem. And I know over the years, that you've tried to diet and
Oh,
all
yes.
that. And And this way, we're just eating healthy. You can eat as much as you want of the healthy foods. And then we found foods that were triggers, and we removed those triggers. Now we're going into the phase of care where we're going to be working on the leaky gut. And over the next 30, 60 days, that should be doing it. You got about 2 weeks and then 40 days. So we're looking at just a little bit over 2 months. We'll check back in with you and see how you're doing, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Pat, and great success so far. So I'm really happy for you, and future looks bright.
Thank you.
Thank you.